had never been on a plane till I was 30. I didn't start traveling international until I was 45. We didn't even do vacations in my family. If we were remotely related to somebody, my mother drove us to all these different funerals.
And how does it come then that at age 30 or 45 you start deciding this is the moment to start traveling around, and maybe before traveling and then why living abroad?
Well, actually, I lost both my parents right before I turned 40. And that really put me into a dark place for a while. And then I realized, like, if I don't start traveling now, when am I going to do it? We always like to think we have more time, we're going to live a very long life, but we don't really know. And so when you start losing people very suddenly in your life, it makes you reevaluate your life. And before my 45th birthday, I found a journal saying I wanted to go to Italy, Greece, and Egypt. And right before my 45th, right before a week before my trip, I was rear-ended by a lady, an 89-year-old lady at a stoplight. And I didn't know if I was going to do the trip. But I'm really glad I did because I absolutely love Italy. Barcelona was amazing too, but like Italy is such a special place. Ironically, my first car accident, I was hit by a semi right after I moved from Iowa to teach in Missouri. And that actually got me into acupuncture, chiropractic, and massage therapy. So that
Okay,
kind of opened the door. And then the last car accident got me out of it. So it's kind of ironic.
so it,
I
it has
know.
been two car accidents because it had like physical impediments, or like
Yeah,
it
literally, it was like a couple of days before, and I booked everything non-refundable. You know, yeah, because it was cheaper. And so I wasn't sure I was going to make it, and I am so glad that I did because going on that
cool.
trip completely changed my life and my perspective on everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to ask. Like, did this trip trigger the idea of then moving abroad, and when is the moment that you decide, oh, I'm leaving United States?
Did. It did. Ironically, that trip was 3 weeks because I spent time in New York, Barcelona, and Italy because I was like, "I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to go to Italy again." It was a dream. So I'm like, "I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do it again." And I've been to Italy 3 times, since then. And it was really amazing because that trip really changed the trajectory, and I kinda always knew I wanted to travel. As I got older, I knew I wanted to live internationally, but like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do that, like, that's so scary, and it's so expensive, and I don't know." As Americans, we're kind of programmed not to travel and not to be international.